Hello everyone and welcome back to WNBA Trending. I'm your host, Ava, and tonight we're diving into a story that has captured just as much attention off the court as it has on it. Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark, one of the most talked about athletes in the world right now, made headlines yet again, but this time it wasn't for her scoring, her dazzling assists, or her game-winning shots. Instead, it was for the outfit she wore ahead of the Fever's matchup against the Chicago Sky, which carried a jaw-dropping price tag of over $3,500. Yes, you heard that right, $3,500. For an outfit. Let's break down what that means, why it matters, and how this moment is shaping the conversation around Clark, the Fever, and the WNBA as a whole. Caitlin Clark has been in the spotlight for years, thanks to her record-breaking career at Iowa and her seamless transition into the WNBA. But with fame comes new responsibilities and new expectations. Every tunnel walk, every arrival photo, and every outfit is now part of her growing image. When she showed up before the Fever Sky game in an outfit that combined a designer jacket worth over $1,200, sneakers retailing at nearly $900, and a blend of tailored trousers, sunglasses, and a watch that pushed the total cost above $3,500, fans and fashion critics alike took notice immediately. Pictures from that moment went viral across social media. Some called it iconic. Others questioned the necessity of such a lavish look, especially considering that Clark is still on her rookie contract in the WNBA, which pays just over $76,000 for the season. But the truth is, Caitlin Clark isn't just an athlete anymore, she's a brand. And this is where the story gets interesting. For years, NBA players have turned the pregame tunnel into what many call the runway. Stars like LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander have made headlines for their bold designer fits, with some outfits costing tens of thousands of dollars. Those moments drive media attention beyond basketball, bringing in lifestyle publications, fashion blogs, and new audiences who might not otherwise tune in. The WNBA hasn't had the same kind of spotlight until now. Caitlin Clark's $3,500 outfit marks a turning point. She's helping bring that same runway culture into the women's game. It's not just about what happens between tip-off and the final buzzer anymore. It's about how these athletes present themselves, how they shape their public image, and how they capture attention in a crowded media landscape. On social media, reactions were divided, but the conversation itself was proof of her influence. One fan wrote, "This is exactly what the WNBA needs. Players who can bring style and attention like the NBA stars do." Another said, "She's proving she belongs at the top, on and off the court." But there were critics too. Some questioned whether it was wise for a rookie to show up in such an expensive outfit, while others noted the disparity between the cost of her clothes and the league's relatively low salaries. But let's put this into perspective. While Caitlin Clark's base salary is modest compared to male athletes, she is already one of the most marketable stars in basketball. Her endorsement deals with Nike, State Farm, and Gatorade, among others, are expected to earn her millions of dollars. That means a $3,500 outfit is less about showing off wealth and more about cementing her status as a cultural icon. It also highlights a broader issue in sports, the visibility of women athletes. For years, the conversation around women's sports has focused almost exclusively on performance. But as the WNBA grows, so does the demand for personality, individuality, and style. Clark, alongside other young stars like Angel Reese, Aliyah Boston, and Camila Cardoso, is helping usher in this new era. Think about it, fashion has always been a tool for storytelling. When Caitlin Clark steps into the arena in a designer jacket, she's sending a message. She's saying that women's basketball belongs in the spotlight. She's saying that her presence extends beyond the court. And she's telling young fans everywhere that it's okay to embrace confidence, individuality, and ambition in every form. Of course, moments like this also spark important debates. Should players be criticized for spending big on fashion? Or should we celebrate them for using their platforms to express themselves? In Caitlin Clark's case, the answer may depend on how you view her role. Is she just a rookie point guard for the Indiana Fever? Or is she one of the new faces of women's basketball worldwide? The The truth is, she's both. Her teammates have noticed too. Aliyah Boston, last year's Rookie of the Year, has also leaned into fashion, often showing up in fun, creative outfits that express her personality. Angel Reese, the Chicago Sky rookie known as the Bayou Barbie, has turned her love of fashion and beauty into a central part of her public brand. Together, they're shaping a new kind of WNBA culture, one where sports, fashion, and entertainment collide. And the timing couldn't be better. The WNBA is experiencing one of its biggest surges in popularity ever. Ticket sales are booming, TV ratings are climbing, and merchandise is selling out. Much of that growth can be tied directly to the arrival of rookies like Clark and Reese, who bring millions of fans with them from their college days. With so many new eyes on the league, every outfit, every pregame moment, and every viral clip matters. From a business perspective, Clark's $3,500 outfit isn't just about personal style, it's about marketing. Every time a sports blog, a fashion outlet, or a fan account posts about her look, it's free publicity for the Fever and the WNBA. It draws in casual fans, introduces new audiences to women's basketball, and builds the kind of cultural momentum that leagues dream about. And here's the key takeaway. Clark isn't doing this instead of performing on the court. She's doing both. She continues to lead the Fever in scoring, assists, and leadership, while also building a brand that stretches beyond basketball. That's why so many people see her as the future of the league. When asked about the attention her outfit received, Clark laughed it off and reminded reporters that her main focus will always be basketball. But her actions speak volumes. She understands that in today's sports world, success isn't just measured by points on the scoreboard. It's measured by influence, reach, and impact. So, what does Caitlin Clark's $3,500 outfit really mean? It means women's basketball has entered a new chapter. It means players are no longer confined to the court, but are shaping culture in ways that rival their male counterparts. And it means Caitlin Clark, in her very first season, is already setting the tone for the future. Whether you loved the outfit or thought it was too much, you can't deny the power of the conversation it sparked. Caitlin Clark is more than a rookie, more than a star. She's becoming a global figure. And sometimes, making a statement starts with what you wear. I'm Ava, and this has been WNBA Trending. Stay tuned for more stories about the players shaping the league, both on and off the court.